All right, a quick update on the lift 29.5, and that's the lift X. As it sets today, we got a 28-inch draw, and this bow come in super hot. It was 73.4 pounds, and with the Victory Vape TKO, I was able to squeak 295 feet per second out of it at my local shop. And that's with about a 27-inch, factory Victory arrow. For those of you who shooting the lift and should I change, I say no way. The draw is the same. The really really great anchor point is the same, and the only advantage, of course, is up here for your tuning. And there's numerous videos on that aspect of it. I applaud Mathews for pulling that off, and it hurts my soul to say that Hoyt's one of the few left that doesn't have something a little simpler for tuning, but say la vie, such as life is, and I've got faith in them that at some point they'll be able to come up with something and not break anybody's patents. But anyway, so the tuning was super simple. Set up center shot on MX rest. I think at this point most everybody's getting pretty good at setting those things up, and then just a couple of turns with a right hand tear, and she was shooting bullet holes. And I mean, it only took a second to just put a little more pressure on that limb. And so that's all I can say is that's a stroke of genius, and that's why Mathews is Mathews. As far as any other changes, I'm really not aware of any more. So again, those of you with a lift, I say shoot your lift, and if you can't tune it, then carry it to the pro shop and let them tune it. But I would definitely not put a lift down for a lift X. But if I was in the market for a brand new bow, especially a hunting bow, this 29.5 would have to be at the top of everybody's list. And you match that up with a good sight and you are ready to roll. It is a stiff draw, I will warn you on that. So if you've never shot a Mathews lift, I guess maybe I should preface this. If you've never shot a Mathews lift, it is an aggressive draw. It definitely is. That's where the speed comes from, though. So you can't have both speed and a very easy draw like the Mach 30 or the EC2 cams that PSE has got. That's just such an easy, smooth drawing bow. But for the same setup, you're going to lose, I don't know, just an estimate of 10, 12, 13 feet per second. That may or may not be important to you, but that's enough velocity that it piques my interest, and I would want that most of the time. But that'll be up to each individual person to make their mind up on that. But anyway, as usual, bridge lock, awesome. Their stabilizer, speaks for itself. Integrates nicely, and it's a sweet little shooting bow. So not a whole lot negative to say about it. Other than the Mathews strings are just still not my favorite. I had a lift and on this lift X, and it looks great right here. And as soon as you pull the bow back, it's gonna do this, right? So after every shot, I have to give her a little twist, and I may get one of the little bow marhikis and stick in there and play with it to see how I like it, or just the old put a string in there and move it up and down. But I kept hoping that if I shoot more, it would kind of shoot in, and I would end up, getting it where I needed it to be. But I've got quite a few arrows in it now, and I'm still having to twist it a little bit before every shot, so it's really getting on my nerves. But other than the Mathews strings, I'll mention the new grip. So this is the Contour grip. I was told or maybe I read it on Archery Talk, that this was a little closer to the Hoyt grip, and it may be a little bit closer to the Hoyt grip, and I like it better than Mathews' last round of grips for I don't even know how long. Hate those things, but it is still not a Hoyt grip, I promise you. So the Hoyt grip, I've said before, feels like home to me, and it may always. This is a better grip, I'll give it that, but I still torque this bow so easy. Just the slightest movement of my wrist and it's left or right 2 or 3 inches. And I'll be honest with you, I have bought a lot of Mathews the last couple of years, and they're always like that. That's why I end up always hunting with the Hoyt, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give this one a little longer time in the saddle and just see if it's, something that I can either live with or get used to. But we'll see, and I'll update you as I shoot a little bit more. But the grip is a vast improvement. I think a lot of people will like it, and Mathews will sell a ton of these bows. That's it for today. See you guys.